Hi, everybody. I am Marquetta Breslin from marquettabreslin.com, and I am here with a very, very talented hairstylist by the name of, I call her Mojazzy. She is she is amazing at her craft, but she has developed
Thank
something.
you.
You're welcome. She's developed a technique that I think is very innovative, and it's absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to interview Monica. Her real name is Monica Davis. I wanted to interview her, and I want her to share with you what this Mojazzy Glueless Quick Weave is, what it's all about, and how it's beneficial for the hair. So, hi, Monica. How are you?
Hi, Marquetta. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So I want to take this time for you to tell everybody what the Mojazzy Glueless Quick Weave is.
Okay. So I'm Monica Davis, the owner of Mojazzy Hair Salon, and I'm located in Chicago, Illinois, downtown on Michigan Avenue. I've been doing hair for about 21 years, but I've been licensed for about 15 years.
Awesome.
So I've been licensed, yeah, for about 15 years. So Marquetta, with the glueless quick weave, it's a crossover between sew-in and a quick weave. And the reason why I says it's a crossover is because with the quick weave, we all know that there will be glue on your hair. With the glueless, there won't be any glue on your hair. It's a crossover because of the technique. With this technique, the hair is glued onto a dome cap, and the dome cap is then sewed around the perimeter of your braid, and that's why it's called a glueless, because there will be no glue attached to your hair. When you get ready to take it down, you can actually just cut the thread and it'll come off like it's a wig. Well, we all know that it isn't a wig, but it's a glueless. So that's it.
So, with this technique, what made you develop this technique called the glueless? Is it because, does it promote hair growth? What is it about this that separates from, let's say, the regular sew-ins? Of course, we know the regular quick weaves have glue, but what made you put these two together?
Great question, Marquetta. With um, there's a combination of reasons. Like I said before, with the quick weave, a lot of nowadays people don't want glue on their hair because the glue is damaging to your hair. So a lot of people don't really want the glue on their hair. And then you have people who don't really want to sew in, and because we know that those are the two conventional methods, the quick weave and then the sew in, nobody is really doing a lot of the glueless. Nobody is really catering to your healthy hair. You know what I mean? Like when I say that to say some people can't take tension with the braids, from sew-ins.
Yeah, I am
You
one of those
know,
people. Yeah.
yeah. So some people can't take tension with the braids from sew-ins, and some people are even allergic to glue. So there are a numerous amount of reasons why the glueless promotes hair growth, because like I said, because you're sewing the cap around the perimeter of the braids, you don't have that tension that you'll have throughout your whole head during a sew in, you know and the
Hmm.
hair is already glued onto the cap, so you don't have the glue on your hair. So it's a great technique for people who don't like sew-ins. It's not for everyone, but it's a great technique for people who don't like sew-ins and for people who don't like glue on their hair. You can do this on a numerous amount of people, whether they are natural, relaxed. You can actually, the term glueless is the technique. So there are many ways that you can style it. You can get lots of versatility with this. You can leave your perimeter out if you like. You can put it all in like mine's is. Mine's is all in. You can you can get it styled however you want. The term glueless is just a technique.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
just a technique.
Okay, so speaking of styling, let's talk about. I'm going to go through some of the pictures of your work, and I want you to kind of explain what your inspiration was behind the piece and how, if you left any hair out, if you did, just kind of talk about each one of these styles so that we can kind of get a feel for how versatile this technique really is.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so here's the first one.
so with this style, this young lady here, Tasha, she she originally used to get just a regular quick weave. And so for many, many years, when I say many years, maybe about 5 years, she had been coming to me getting the regular quick weaves. And so she was like, well, Monica, I want to try something different. She was really, over the years, we all know that putting glue on your hair can take its course, and it causes natural wear and tear. Let's
Absolutely.
be honest here. And so I said, well, Tasha, I can do the glueless on you, and I think you'll love that. With that style, you can get your hair braided up as if you were getting a sew-in done, and we can do it that way. And Tasha says, well, Monica, can you do the glueless and not leave any of my hair out? I said, yes. And so this is what you have here. All of Tasha's hair is in. She has the glueless, and none of her hair is left out. And she was just amazed. As you can see, she's smiling. She was amazed, and she loved it. And from then on, she got the glueless.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And this is a beautiful style, and I love the long layered look. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, now what I like about this, before you speak, I love the versatility of it, that she can pull it up if she wants to. So many people like to be able, because we go to the gym, we're doing all this different stuff, and you and I were talking before we started the video. My hair is very short, but it's low maintenance. Something like this,
Right.
to me, that I could throw up in a ponytail is what I consider low maintenance. If I can throw it up or if I can just brush it, it's low maintenance. So that's what I love about the versatility of this. But I will shut up now and let you talk about this.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
So with this right here, I must say, the reason why I put this picture in here is because it shows versatility. Okay, your whole perimeter, the perimeter of your hair, this is a different style, of course, and this is for people who likes to pull their hair up. Say like you like to go to the gym and you want to pull your hair up in the ponytail. With Tasha, the person before her, none of her hair was out, so she don't have that versatility to pull her hair up. And with this, when you leave your perimeter out, you're able to pull it up, you're able to put it in a braid, you're able to put it in a ponytail, or whatever you want to do. The only thing that I suggest when leaving your perimeter out is you don't flat iron it a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to put excessive heat on it because it'll cause breakage over the time. You think about it. You wearing your hair for 4 weeks. You might want to flat iron it. You don't want to do that too much to it, So, but other than that, I think the versatility with this is great.
I do too, and it's gorgeous, and I love that she's able to put it in a braid in the back. She's able to pull it up. I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful. Now this obviously is one of my favorites. I love blonde hair, if you can't tell. So I can't wait to hear about this one.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's say that you have short hair, Marquetta.
Yes.
And let's say that I'm going to use you for an example with this piece here. let's say that the top of your hair is long enough to be braided, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to get a glueless. So I would braid your hair up at the top, do the glueless, and then cut it into a bob. So there you have it. The back of your hair is short. All of the rest is the glueless quick weave. And like I said, when you don't leave hair out, you don't have the versatility that you would have if you left your hair out. So it's the good thing about this is you can achieve any style you want at any given time. If you decide that the next month you want to try something different and you want to wear it long with the middle part, you can do that. So you can do what you can do. It's endless. It's endless what you can do with this, the glueless. It's like I said before, it's just a technique, and you can take it as far as you can dream it.
I like that. Okay, let's see. Now these are some, and okay, so when I first looked at your Instagram, the first thing I noticed were your bobs because they're gorgeous. So this picture that is on the right is one of what I call the famous Mojazzy bobs. But of course, I love the bangs on the left as well. So let's talk about it.
You can. Okay, I can't stress this enough because it's so important to me that you know that the glueless is the technique. No glue on your hair. It's not a sew-in. No tension on your hair. It's like, and it lasts you for anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. I always say 4 weeks. Anything after 4 weeks, you'll need maintenance, of course, like shampoo or something like that. But I say 4 weeks is very, very good because, like I said, it's not a sew-in. With these styles here, you're able to leave your, like I said, if you want a sad part, you can leave some of your hair out so you can have an actual part where you can see your scalp. But some people don't like all of their hair in. Like if you see my hair and all of my hair is in, some people think it looks wiggish. I think it looks good, but
I like it. Yeah.
To each his own. But you can achieve the Chinese bangs. You can pretty much you can achieve any style with the glueless, any style.
Okay, and this is just the same young lady with the haircut from the opposite angle, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and this young lady on the right, does she have any hair left out?
Yes, she does. Her hair is very, 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 very thick. Oh, that's another good thing. I'm glad that you asked me that because it when you're leaving your hair out with the glueless, it does matter the state that your hair is in.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want it is very, very important that you understand that if you bring a picture of someone that has very, very thick hair and your hair is very, very thin, then the results may vary.
Gotcha.
And I'm saying that to say because you may bring in a picture and says, "Well, Monica, can you get my hair like this?" And I look at it and I say, "Well, Marquetta, your hair is rather short up here, and her hair is left out, but all of that bang may be just hers. I mean, it's hers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the rest can be a glueless, but if your parameter is left out and you have healthy hair, I'm going to say healthy hair, then you can achieve it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So you want to be very, even as a stylist, for stylists that wants to do this, you want to be very careful in selecting clients that, when I say you got to pay attention to the hair, the texture, the length, the density. You want to pay attention to their hair when you're leaving it out, so you can make the best judgment call on whether they should leave it in or leave some out, depending on the style that they want.
And it's interesting you say that because, excuse me, a lot of stylists will just do what the client is asking for without maintaining or thinking about the integrity of the hair. They think about the money that's coming into your pocket when, and it doesn't, none of that matters, because at the end of the day, if you only think about the money that comes into your pocket from the result of what you're doing with the client, that's actually money that's leaving your pocket, because that client will leave you and go somewhere else. So I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's very important, and it shows that you care about the integrity and the health of your client's hair. So
yes, it's so important. It's so important to me. I always say it's about the longevity. You know, it's about getting a client, keeping them, and making sure that underneath the weave, you have healthy hair. And I always say that, you know, although weave is trending right now, if you decide to take the weave out, can you wear your own hair?
That's a great point. And a lot of people can't. It reminds me of that picture. I don't know if you've seen it, but have you ever seen that picture of, I think it's Naomi Campbell or a supermodel without her weave and no edges.
It was the young lady, is it Tempest Vaughn? It's the young lady from Moesha. I posted that before on my Instagram.
Yes,
I believe she was on.
That's another one. Yes. Yeah, and that was a result of weaves and lace wigs not being put on and taken off properly. So, yeah.
So that's another point. That's another good point, that the Glueless is just so, it promotes hair growth. Like, we are in an epidemic where weave is all people know, but they're not paying attention to the natural hair, the real hair. They're not paying attention to that. As with Noelle in this picture here, some of her hair is left out. But what I always inform my clients of, if you come to me and you get this, say for example, you get it for 3 months straight, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to change your leave out side, because you don't want to keep leaving out that same side, because what happens is wear and tear. It's wear and tear. You keep you leaving that out for 3 months, you flat iron it, or 2 months, or whatever the case may be. Eventually it's wear and tear on your hair. So you want to reverse it. You want to be very versatile in what you do to your client's hair. So, okay, again, I say this is a Glueless quick weave, but you as a stylist, you have to be creative in what you're doing with it. You got to rotate the parts. You know that you don't want to month after month after month. I see it all the time. You see young girls, whether they're young or not, they wear this middle part, and then you wonder why all of their hair is long and the top is gone. But immediately I go into repair mode and I say, put it all in.
That's right.
Because I know all in, no, you're not touching it. It's going to grow out. It's going to catch up with the rest. So you got to give them the best advice, but also you must be willing to let the dollar walk out the door if they don't want the hair growth.
Exactly.
If they say, no, I want to leave it out, I'm willing to say, it's not worth it to me. Do you understand what I mean? It's
Absolutely.
Really not worth it.
Absolutely. And that's what I love about you. I love your passion about it, but I love that you truly take care of your clients, and that's why they keep coming back to you, because you have their best interest at heart, not their best money spent with you. So that is what I love about you.
I really
yeah, you do.
Thank you, Marquette.
You're welcome. And this is the last one. This is just it's really just emphasizing everything that you just talked about, the versatility, the different things that you can do with it. And I mean, I think it's just amazing and it's gorgeous, and more people should be asking for this. I know that if I were near you, I would definitely be asking for it. So it's amazing.
And that's what and that's my central goal is to, inform people about this, and to let them know that this is out here because, like I said, the conventional methods are quick weaves and sew-ins. That's all everyone knows, and so they really aren't informed of this technique, and so that's why I'm putting this out here, just informing people that the glueless is everything. It's everything as far as promoting hair growth. It's everything. It's no tension on your hair, no glue on your hair. Um, it's not. It's low maintenance as it would be with the quick weave and a sew in. Everyone says weave is low maintenance. That's why they don't. That's why I don't wear my own hair. I like weave because it's low maintenance. And like I said, you can have the best of both worlds with the glueless. It's a crossover between the two.
And that's awesome. That is awesome. So, thank you so much for being here and for doing this video. I really wanted to get the word out about this technique, and I wanted to, of course, introduce everybody to you because you are such an amazing stylist. You're passionate, and you've been in this industry for a long time, so you really know your stuff. Thank you so very much. Is there anything that you would like to add? Anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, yes, Marquetta, I appreciate you interviewing me, and I really thank you for getting this information out because it is very important to me. Like I said, it's very important and very informative, and hopefully I'll be putting together some seminars for this to actually teach people how to do the technique, so they can have a better understanding on.
Speak that into existence. Don't say you hope it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So I'm gonna in the future I'm gonna put together a seminar so that I can teach stylists how to do this crossover technique between the sewing and the quick weave, so that they can educate their clients on promoting hair growth and just getting the knowledge out there.
Absolutely. And again, I thank you so much for taking the time out to do this video, and we'll talk with you soon.
Yes, bye-bye.